Hello everyone, so I wanted to talk a little bit about my new lid. I did a review video not so long ago, might have been last year, possibly the year before, on my Bi-City helmet. What was it? The Rock. Bi-City The Rock. Beautiful helmet, still love it loads, but it's an open face helmet and the wind noise was just becoming too much of a problem, just going deaf basically. So it was time to look for a new lid. So I settled on the Nolan N80, N88. Yeah, never had a Nolan lid before, and I've had this for, well, just over a week now. So just wanted to give some first impressions. Used it in a variety of weathers, variety of roads, around town, on the motorway. So yeah, let's dig into this helmet. So a couple of the features of this, which I quite like, I don't know if the camera's capturing this or not. It's got a nice quality lining, nice and comfortable. If you get the right size lid for your head, I've got a large here, then it's you know, a good sort of, it's a firm fit. It's not squeezing you, but it feels like it's fitted, you know, which obviously helps with the wind noise. I'll get into that a bit more in a minute. But it's got this adjuster in here. I hope the camera's picking that up. No, it's just too dark, isn't it? But yeah, you can basically adjust the top of the cushioning inside the helmet to alter how the helmet sits on your head. You know, the sort of tilt of it on your head, if you like, which is quite a nice feature. You can take out some of the padding to fit in the earpieces for the Nolan communication system, NCOM, which I don't have. But if you do have it, it can clip into here. Yeah, it's just quite a nice shape, really, this helmet. It's got the drop-down sun visor that so many of them have, which is quite nice. Use quick release on that. The visor's got different positions. You can have it open a crack for demisting, but it does come with a pin lock. Not just a fitting for a pin lock, but it actually comes with it already inserted in the visor, which is quite nice. Ventilation on top. It's been cold and wet so far this spring, so I haven't really tried too much of this out yet, the ventilation, but it's there if you need it. The usual sort of chin ventilation to get some air up through on the face. But actually, you know, the pin lock system works quite well with misting up. I find that my glasses mist up and the visor doesn't. So yeah, just crack it open a bit and, you know, that'll sort that out in traffic. Weight-wise, it's difficult for me to comment really, because my old lid, the Bi-City one, that was 950 grams. So light as a feather, you know, you barely even knew you were wearing it really. This one comes in at, oh, where is it? 1,690 grams. So it's a good sort of 700 grams heavier than my old lid. You know, I wouldn't call it heavy though. I mean, everyone's opinion's different on helmet weight, isn't it? But, you know, I've used it on the motorway, done, you know, plenty of shoulder checks with it, and I haven't really noticed it being heavy as such. You know, I've ridden it for probably about an hour and a half was the longest journey I've done with this, and yeah, you know, seems absolutely fine really. As I said before, you know, cushion comfort is good inside the lid. They do this in a lot of different colourways, so price wise, you're looking at up to 250 quid for this. depending on which, you know, colour scheme you go for. This particular one we got for I think it was £99 from eBay. M&P, I think it was, on eBay. I wanted the burnt orange to match my gloves. I've got the gold top Cafe Races, you know, the brown ones. I wanted the burnt orange, but actually they sent this, well, fluorescent orange, isn't it? At first I was a bit horrified because I didn't want the sort of day glow look, but actually, you know, it's grown on me and I don't mind it really. And, you know, I wear a lot of black leather jacket. I've got a black leather jacket, you know, pair of jeans or whatever. So it's probably not a bad thing to have a bit of visibility, especially in this rubbish weather we're having at the moment. So yeah, quite pleased with it. Quite pleased with the price. And I think I've had cheap helmets before, sort of 50, 60 quid helmets. And the fit of them is nowhere near as good as this. I mean, I suppose really this is a £250 helmet, isn't it? But, you know, we got a good offer, got it for 99. But you know, you feel like it's a decent helmet. It doesn't feel like a showy, you know, or anything like that. I've had them years ago, back in the day. I had decent helmets when I could afford it back then. But you know, I feel like it was a fair price for what it is. And the fit is good. I'm generally a large, as I said before, in helmets, and it's true to size. You know, the padding is good, which reduces the wind noise. You know, which was the major thing. I've read mixed reviews online about this helmet and wind noise. Generally, people say it's a quiet helmet, but I have read reviews where people refer to it as a noisy helmet, and I know a lot. You know, that's affected by what you're wearing, the sort of bike you're riding, and a ton of other things. But compared to my old open face helmet, this is quiet. You know, you still get wind noise, but it's not the roaring sort of wind tunnel that old lid was. Much as I love that old lid, you know, I was sad to give that one up, but I can't be deaf. You know, I've got to be able to hear things. So noise-wise, this is good. Weight-wise, it's good. Comfort-wise, it's good. Haven't tried it in the middle of summer yet. There's searing heat, but you know, there is plenty of ventilation on there, so I'm assuming that you know, that'll work as it should. It's got the exit port on the back there to exhaust the hot air out. So yeah, all good. It's got the quick release ratchet sort of system for the chin strap. I'm used to the double D lock system, so I wasn't sure how this would go, but it's easy enough. You just pull the red tab, which pulls the tab up, and out it comes. You know, with gloves or whatever, seems easy enough. Plenty of skirting underneath, which, you know, seals you in round the neck, which obviously helps to reduce the wind noise as well. Got the emergency pull release tabs there on the padding. So yeah, all good. So that's the Nolan N80P. Just thought I'd do a quick overview of it as it's new to me. Yeah, Nolan N80P. Any questions? I'll try and answer them as always, but I hope you found this helpful, and I'll catch you in the next video.